Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Art, and today we're going to break down some critical cybersecurity concepts, specifically storage infrastructure, file system structures, enterprise storage comparisons, and ethical decision making from a Christian point of view. I'll also walk you through real life examples right on my own machine, so stick around if you're a hands-on learner. So let's start by comparing the file systems using Windows and Linux. So here's Kali Linux. I went ahead and ran the command ls-l/, and then you're going to see our folders right here of our file system. And basically I just want to let you all know that Linux treats everything as a part of a single unified file system instead of separate drives. What we're going to see in Windows is they use drives like C or D drive, but for Linux all drives are mounted under the root directory. And Linux typically uses file systems like ext4 or XFS, which they give you full control over access and permissions just by simply using terminal commands. These terminal commands are tools that allow deep control of user and group access. It's really great for servers and secure environments. And this matters because a unified tree structure simplifies automation and scripting, file permissions, user group, and others. It gives admins granular control. Command line skills are definitely essential in a server and cloud environments. So we're going to go ahead and look at Windows now. And usually we'll pull up the File Explorer. We have drives like C drive, D drive, so on and so forth. Additional drives like E are usually USB or external drives or partitions. And if you right click, you go to Properties, and you'll see from here that this is a NTFS file system. On Windows systems, the NTFS or New Technology File System is the default file system. You can see here how drives are organized by letters like C or D, each representing a physical or virtual storage device. So this structure makes it simple to navigate, especially for users familiar with graphical interface. Windows handles files through a hierarchy of folders tied to each drive letter. This setup is common in most enterprise environments where desktops or workstations are primary tools. And why does this matter? Well, NTFS supports file permissions, encryption, compression, journaling, and large file sizes, making it a robust system for enterprise environments. Also, GUI-driven environments like Windows make it easier for non-technical staff. And just to add on to Linux file system is built a little bit differently. It starts from the root directory. Instead of drive letters, additional storage devices are mounted to directories within this tree structure. Alright, so from a business standpoint, I prefer Linux for back-end servers, especially where uptime, security, and automation are critical. It's free, open source, and highly customizable. Windows definitely does have its advantages, particularly in office environments where graphical interfaces and productivity tools like Microsoft 365 matter. From a cost standpoint, Linux is a powerful option. It's open source and completely free. It's ideal for back-end tasks like running web servers, application containers, and automation. However, Windows brings a lot of value in office environments, especially when you rely on native GUI tools like Microsoft 365, Active Directory, and SharePoint. Choosing between them depends on your team's expertise and whether the environment is user or server focused. So you might want to consider that when choosing. So let's look at two popular enterprise storage solutions, NAS and SAN. So here's a little diagram to kind of show you the differences. NAS stands for Network Attached Storage. It's file-based and connects to the network via Ethernet. Think of it as like kind of a smart shared drive, great for file sharing and collaborative environments. SAN, or Storage Area Network, is a block level storage. It uses high-speed networking like fiber channel and is ideal for databases and virtual environments. So now I pulled up here the NIST SP 800-209 PDF, and this right here is going to show you best practices for, for best storage security practices. And it says right here, security guidelines for storage deployments, physical storage security. It covers media security measures and how to protect all administrative equipment, data sanitization approaches, data protection. And let's see data protection. So this right here discusses the objectives and associated activities of data protection, the three facets based in a range of objectives and primary controls from the point of view of the storage facet. To reiterate, these controls are data backup and recovery, archiving, replication technologies, continuous data protection, and point-in-time copies and snapshots. This is just an example of some of the storage best practices you can use whenever you get in this field. So this is a good reference to look up. Again, it's called the NIST SP 800-209. You can search it up on Google. It's a great reference for security guidelines. So now let's zoom out and talk about something equally important, ethics. From a Christian perspective, making ethical decisions in IT means protecting what doesn't belong to us when dealing with storage infrastructure. There's often pressure to cut costs, but cheaper isn't always safer. A good quote from the Bible: whoever walks in integrity walks securely. Proverbs 10:9. Look that up. If the security of users' data is compromised to save money, that decision reflects poor stewardship. As cybersecurity professionals, our duty isn't just to be technical, it's also moral. We're called to make decisions that prioritize people over profit, even when it costs more or takes more time. I hope this gave you a helpful overview of storage infrastructure, file systems, and why ethics should be central to our decision making. If you're working on your own projects, try using tools like OBS just like I did to practice these skills while explaining them. If you like this content or learned something new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.